How's everybody doing? Like my Target outfit? Yeah. You know what I like to do? I like to go to Target dressed up like this and just pretend that I work there. And then I like to just go to an empty cash register and just tell people, come right through, come right through. Just start pretending like I'm scanning and I'm like, I'm sorry. We're having some technical difficulties. You can have this for free. Yeah, you can just go out. And just watch the magic happen. Watch like a bunch of security guards just jumping. So lately I found out my old high school was on the news. You ever heard of Estera High School? Yeah? Yeah? Heard about the whole teacher banging a student? Yeah. Turns out it was a girl. What a slut. Seriously, I went throughout high school trying to bang all my teachers, just trying to get that recognition. Because, honestly, any guy who bangs a teacher, every guy's gonna be like, oh my god, you're a god. But once it's a girl, you're a slut. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I feel bad, but it's dirty. Go away. Yeah, so, remember your first hand job, you guys? Yeah? See, my first hand job, I was kind of pissed off because she brought out the lotion and told me I was ashy. I was like, bitch, what the fuck? I was like, you could have just brought out lube and just pretended. No, she said I was ashy. I was like, fuck it, let's go with it, bro. Whatever. First time I ever used that joke and I love it. I find it very difficult to to figure out twins, like trying to tell them apart and everything, because you know twins are very similar and everything. And I hooked up with this one twin, and by accident I called her by the wrong name. You know what? Forget that joke. I don't know where I was going with that one. I'm sorry.
No way, we want to hear the rest of it.
No, it was weird. Okay, god damn it. Alright, so I was hooking up with this one twin. I banged her. She was really hairy. She was slimy. She screamed a lot. I didn't enjoy it because she was waking up my little sister. And my little brother was right there. Where else were we gonna fuck? It's my room, come on. Yeah, so you okay, man? I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm really dirty, just so you know. You know what? Let's go to my family. I'm Haitian, just so everybody knows. Yeah, Haitian. Yeah, my first time ever going to Haiti. I watched a lot of like infomercials about kids in like Africa starving and shit. And that's always been embedded in my brain, thinking I'm gonna see a bunch of starving kids naked running around. So the minute I get off the plane, I tell my dad, can I take off my clothes just so I can be part of the kids, like everybody else. Turns out all the kids had clothes. I was the only naked boy. Yeah, I know, right? It was terrible. But what was really fucked up was my dad. He handed me an empty cup and just walks away. He just left me there with a bunch of bags. So I'm just a naked little black boy with a bunch of bags, just holding an empty cup, and people would just walk by and just drop change. Like I didn't know what the fuck to do, but I just kept going with it. I'm like, change. Yeah, I love my family. I live with white people now. That's not a joke, it's real life. I live with white people. I got tired of the black family and everything. Like shit, like I got tired of being shot at, so I went to my family, a nice Italian white family. I found out that my white mom knows that I like to get high. Because for some reason, every night, whenever I come home, the first place I go to is the fridge. And she hears me all the time, just ruffling around in there, just finding something to eat. And, goddamn, how did it go? Like, she came up to me, and she just looks at me, dead in the eye. She's like, "Are you on something?" I'm like, "No." "If I drug test you, would you fail?" "Maybe." I'm not good with tests. I barely graduated. Damn. Let's see. Ooh. Damn, I didn't realize it. Oh, no. I got one more joke for you guys. Alright. High school was very amazing for me because just like this crowd, there's a lot of white people. And just like high school, there was a lot of white kids. And very few black kids. So, you know, like every once in a while, a white girl would like to wonder what it's like to be with a black guy. And for some reason, I'm a very nice black guy, so they went for me. So I like to call my dick the gateway dick for every black guy. I want to be I'm like the guy who, like, I'm the safest that comes, like, honestly, because if you met me in an alley, there's no way you're going to be afraid of me. You're going to unlock your door and say, "Sir, just come in, I'll give you a ride." But they just loved it for some reason. I'm like, alright, maybe it's true. Once you go black, you never go back. So I tried it, but I always went back to white. So I never understood it. Well, that's my time. My name is Esdras.